Are you wondering why our taxes go up every year? Our property taxes make up about 70% of our town's budget, providing the critical services we count on and deserve. But how is it all calculated? First, we take last year's tax revenue of all the property in town, the residences, the commercial, and the industrial real estate. All of that added together is more than $102 million. We then increase the $102 million by 2.5%. That's the maximum allowed by the Massachusetts state law called Proposition 2.5. We then add new growth that the state agrees we can expect. This includes brand new developments and the revitalization of vacant or undervalued property. This year, we projected $850,000 of new growth, but we fell short by $250,000. This means as we look to balance the budget for fiscal 2023, we will need to find $250,000 from another source of funding to close the gap to meet our budgetary obligations. Finally, we add the debt exclusion, funding for school improvements that was approved by voters in 2020. All that sums up to approximately $108 million. That's the amount we need to raise to balance our budget and ensure you are getting the very best services that we can currently afford. So how do we raise all that money in a way that is fair and equitable? All our residences and businesses are taxed based on their assessed property value. As our property values increase, the tax dollars we contribute also increase, even though our residential tax rate fell slightly compared to last year. In Braintree, residences and small businesses are taxed at a much lower rate than our commercial and industrial properties, whose rate is more than twice that we pay as homeowners. This is called a split rate, and it helps save homeowners an average of $1,300 per year. So, what can you expect when our tax bills are mailed at the end of the year? This year, the town council approved a tax rate of $9.77 per $1,000 of assessed property values. This is less than last year's rate, but because our property values are rising, the absolute dollar increase will be a little less than 3.5%, or an average of about $200 more this year. Thanks to our strong commercial enterprises, Braintree's residential tax rate remains one of the lowest on the South Shore. As we look towards the future, investing in and encouraging economic development will be essential to providing the best services that we count on and, frankly, that we deserve. Thanks for listening.